They say that nice guys finish last, but I know that that ain't true, cause I'm the nicest in the booth. Every verse that I spit is proof that I'm perfect when I pursue my dreams and what was meant for me. You cried out for the greatest, I'm only here cause you sent for me. She told me that she loved me and I told her I feel it. I love me too. Hot boys is up 100 million, because I gotta love myself if I ever think I'ma make it. It's too many snakes that pray that I'm out here naked. I'm fighting through all the scrutiny, backstabbing and mutiny. When I'm on top pursuing me, soon as I fall they muting me. Really hoping they ruin me, scheming, plotting congruently. Perseverance influence me, keep on pushing and doing me. You wanna measure bars and flow, this where the bar set. Malice in the palace, I'm guessing this song is our test. And so to show them that I understand, I made them suspend me without pay for these punches I'm throwing at our fans.
You want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. They want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. They say that winners never quit, quitters they never win. I'ma just keep on pushing, cause quitting and that's just sin. Go in like I'm starving Marvin, glutton I eat it all. Even family think that I'm crazy, question every ambition. I laugh at they 9 to 5, middle fingers to they traditions. A fire that rage inside, drive me to my endeavors. Cause where I'm from, your food doomed door will forever prosper. Cause he don't move like crab or lobster. Screaming never say that, never will I surrender. A big smile on my face, I'm blessed and highly favored. Don't look at me like a mute, my mom ain't raised no but fake. Akin to my success, moving with no regrets, moving through.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Power and respect, and as an added bonus, run me the fattest of checks. My season never know a hunger pains or projects. You want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. They want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. What's up? Power and that money,
It'll hit you like a truck.
I am in it just to win it.
I'm worth way more than just a buck.
At my moments when I'm down,
That's why I'm always looking up.
I am shouting from the top.
Tell my parents I said
I ain't
what's up.
losing no power.
It's
Money,
trash.
money,
Still
power,
trash.
throw it
Away?
up
Oh.
for them champagne
Hey.
showers. You want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing. Money bring the power. I am in
Shit
it
like
just
that,
to
shit
win
like
it.
that.
Champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. What's up?
What is going on, my good people of the USFA, aka the United Sim Football Association? We are here on Twitch, another banger of a game, and as I said in that little excerpt in Discord, this one has a lot of storyline within this. I can't wait to get this one kick started. If you haven't already, make sure you follow the Twitch, subscribe if you can, sub to the YouTube as well, like the video, support the channel, join the Discord, get in the field. That's what you're supposed to be doing, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't come alone. He came in the booth mostly because he wanted to cheer his team on live, not to talk to me. He wanted to talk to the team. He wanted to make sure the team was good to go. But I got the team owner of the Dallas Dragons, aka Parm, aka Jerry Riggs, aka Moss Money Savage. That's my nickname for him. Don't tell him I said that. But what's going on, Parm? How you feeling, man?
Oh boy, get this.
Breaking up a little bit. Say it again.
Oh, I said I feel great. I'm ready to get this game rolling. Let's go.
Let's go ahead and get into it. Hope everyone's hyped in the chat. And just like we said before, Dallas, they got a few pieces here from this Arizona team via the trade before the season started. All things considered, it hasn't really gone out the way that they wanted to in the beginning of the season, but they could change it here, beating the team that they pretty much sniped all the players from. Ulf Jacobson, the halfback, Andre Krim at defensive end. How you feeling about your squad going into this ball game?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. There's been some disappointment so far this season, but we got to get it started somewhere, and no better time than against this team right here.
A division rival for sure. I mean, well, conference rival within this one, the Western Conference. One of these teams will be at 1-1 at the end of tonight, and that'll get them closer towards pushing towards the playoff seeds, all the good stuff. And on the other side, we didn't talk about Arizona, but they was the team that did pass off a few of their players, not just to Dallas, but to St. Louis. We've seen homie First Frey in the chat, his wide receiver, Sir Lancelot, he made the trip to Missouri to land of the Archers. And it's going to be interesting to see what Money Mills can do against this team. Honestly, I think it could go either way, but I do have a little bit of a talent edge over on Dallas, so I'm thinking Dallas might get this one. I already know the homie in the booth with me, he says that he wants Dallas to win, but I'm going to go ahead and get this thing kick started in a little bit, unless you got something else to say.
Last season, Riggs and Church both just dominated every time we played Arizona. So I'm hoping we get we rekindle some of that magic tonight, and we put it to them.
I feel you on that. See Andre Krim in the chat. He was waiting for this game. He had it marked on his calendar. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to flip to this branding, and then we'll go ahead and get the kickoff going. We'll see you on the other side. Feel about him?
I'm feeling good. As you see, Arizona gets the ball to start the game.
Arizona starting us off on offense. We got a new uniform set here for Dallas. Got the Venom greens going. The crowd's loving it, as you can see. How you feeling about the new digs?
They're great. Captain Phil with the stop there, but yeah, they look great right now.
They got him off sides. Money Mills looking and going to be almost picked off, but it's going to be +5 in regards to yards regardless. Looks like Dude Lebowski was there. Mikey Jackson in the chat, he said, your quarterback is giving me a pick today. Probably 2. He was talking to Krim. Talking all that smack. You love to see it. But a second and inches here. Let's get into it. Trying to get the first. They'll hand it off, and it will be a first down and a huge game past midfield. Is Sean Snow going to take it inside Dallas territory?
I was trying to gear up the pass rush there, but they threw a curveball. Man, he had a wide open lane for days.
First and 10 so far, Arizona. in their bag. Almost got a man offside, but they're going to pass it here, looking right side, and going to be caught by number 17, a gain of 6. I believe that's Michael Potter. Yes, it is right there.
Former Dallas Dragon, make his previous team work.
Second and 4 here. And they're going to try it on the ground again, pushing forward, and his knee actually hit the ground before he got the first, and that'll give Dallas a chance to get off the field here.
Looks like Arizona's going to have a good start here, but Dallas was able to clamp down, trying to stop them here in 32.
Dallas got a lot of talent, including Isaiah and John Fowler. That's going to be automatic first down, and Money Mills is going to be on the rush and still almost got that pass off. So regardless of that, it's going to be a first, but that could have been a lot worse.
They both got one bot player, nothing else.
Bot player did not help him out. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for Arizona.
For 7 in the box.
And it's going to be another handoff here. They're keeping it on the ground for most of the game. It's going to be 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Evan Thomas with a tackle on the play.
An interesting set of play calls here for Arizona. Was expecting a little bit more pass, but maybe we'll see it coming up on this play.
Quarterback like Money Mills will accept some passing though.
Nope, they're going to keep it on the ground, and sheds a man and gets a first inside the 20. And Sean Snow's lighting them up right now on the ground.
Sean Snow says, all smooth. I'm the new man here.
That one defensive lineman couldn't wrap him up. And that's going to be another big gain here. The interior of that D-line for Dallas needs to step it up. Definitely can't allow this the whole game, but they're going to try it outside this time in the big holes. Pushing forward is Pablo Sanchez for a gain of 8, switching it up. And it's going to be 2nd and 2.
They're going right down the field here. That was just like Swiss cheese right now, all the holes.
And they will keep it on the ground again. Sanchez dragged down at the 4. And just wearing down this Dallas defense here. Going to make it 1st and goal.
Touchdown saving tackle there by Juju Moore.
It sounds like you're a little bit muffled still over there.
Let me just
forget about the muffle. Give Arizona the touchdown. We're not
so capitalizing against his own team. What a run. He's been a beast that whole drive.
Mikey Jackson in the chat is loving it. Go kick is to the left side. That's no good. So there is some positivity there for Dallas. If they can get a touchdown themselves and make the extra point, they'll take the lead.
Well, we got the makings of a shootout here, don't we? Let's see Dallas and keep up.
A very, very solid drive here for Arizona. Definitely one of the better ones we've seen from them this season. But the game definitely isn't over yet. And if the homies in Dallas have something to do with it, they need to make sure that they get them in a passing situation, stop them in the backfield, put that work in.
Can you hear me right now, Stacks?
I'm sorry? Sending this one away here to around the 5-yard line. Here comes the return man, trying to shove off a man and push us forward for another 3 or 4 yards. Respectable return to around the 29. It's 1st and 10 Dallas. We'll see the first look of them in their new jerseys to try to move the ball down the field. First and 10 stacked up at the top of your screen. And they will try to ground themselves and finds a little bit of a crease to get some forward motion. Is all for gain of 3.
Has been slow to get things going this season. He really needs to pick it up enough.
That was a great tackle there. If he broke that, I think he'd still be running.
This year's off and last year's off.
I can't hear you at all, my friend, but it's going to be a pass looking, launching this right side. It overthrows his man, trying to get it over the top. And I think he had the right matchup, just couldn't quite get it where he needed to be. It's going to be 3rd and 7 now.
Can you hear me any better than that?
Looking for the first, going to pass it here. Looking, Millfield and caught, but it's going to be tackled short of the mark. Number 10 right there, going to make it 4th and 5. That's Quentin Robin. Looks like Arizona's getting that football back real quick. It's going to be interesting to see if this defense will still be a little bit tired from that long drive that they just suffered. But we'll see the punt here, sending this one away inside the 15. A nice boomer as he gets hit, taking it past the 20. And Arizona's back on the field. 1st and 10 coming up.
Making adjustments. Can you hear me anymore?
It's still very muffled.
Very muffled.
But it's going to be 1st and 10. They're going to fake the handoff now. Why not launch it? The play action almost worked. And that was a gimme right there. But Money Mills could not find the mark with the pressure. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. That man was wide open too. Couldn't quite get the job done. You see right there, 10 plays down, 8 of them were rushes here for this Arizona team, and it looks like they're switching it up a little bit, passing time. And going on the run, and once again can't find a man in traffic. And this is exactly what Dallas was looking for here. My passing not that bad, sheesh. That's Money Mills in the chat. Hey, the pressure's getting to you a little bit as per the field. All could be changed here. Gonna be passing it, looking for a man right side, and overthrows his man again for the 3rd straight time. A little bit more pressure that time. I mean, a little less pressure on that one, but that's gonna be 4th and 10.
That was caught a break there.
And the offense coming right back. Heard that dragon growl right there. They're starting to wind up a little bit. Going to take this return is Jerry Riggs, and he's going to get taken down right around the 34. It's going to be 1st and 10. No, that's not Jerry. I thought it was Jerry. Quentin Robin there. See him in the new digs here. They got the green. That means that they're trying to get the money, and they're going to try to hand off, but swarmed in the backfield. This Arizona defense has some really good linebackers, and that's going to be a loss of 1.
I was having a hard time putting it together offensively. Am I still muffled back?
It's a lot better, but I still hear it a little bit. It's almost like you're in like you got the mic covered by a cup or something. Middle of the field and incomplete there from Church, and both passers, Church and Mills, missing their mark a little bit early on. Maybe they need to get warmed up a little bit, but it's 3rd and 11 coming.
Actually using my earbuds, so I'm not sure what's going on here.
Not the most favorable positions here. But they are going to pass it, looking short again, and they're not getting it. They're trying that pass. That is not going to help them out. It's going to be 4th and 7 coming up, and Arizona's getting that football back. You want them to try the deeper passes a little bit more. but I've seen on the routes, there are some players going deep. It's up to the quarterback to make that decision. It's going to be sent to around the 10-yard line and drag down a nice tackle there to get around the 15. Arizona's back on the field. First phrase says the Arizona defense keeping Dallas in check. Money Mills said he just need to get rid of this hangover a little bit. He said he been sipping. Krim says he's going after money on this drive. Going to look for the handoff. No, it's a fake. Going to roll out, toss in. This time he's on the money. Reaching out for the first is McGowan. And I think he's a little short. Yes, he is. It's going to be second and one. Almost got him off sides again, not to be. And they're going to hand it off again, a wide open lane for the first, dragging a man past the 32 around the 34. And Sean Snow's already over 50 yards rushing. He's trying to get in that running back of the year campaign as well. It's pretty much wide open with all the lower running back yardage we've seen. But it's going to be 1st and 10 coming. And it's going to be another handoff. Look at the moves there by Snow. Another big gain. And that middle is just getting dismantled right now. And I'm thinking Arizona's picking up on that defense. They do not have any interior D linemen that are actual users. So maybe that's where they're starting to target. Right now, they're looking for the pass right side. They're going to be deflected out of the man's hands. Nice defense, but it's going to be 3rd and 2 coming up. Could not hang on through contact. Dallas trying to get off of the field. A slow first quarter, only 6 points. They're going to hand it off. It's an outside rush. It gets stuffed. That's going to be Rocky Ivan making the stop. 4th and 3, and the Dallas Dragons get what they need. Let's go ahead and get into it. Sending this one away. It is going to bounce to the 3 and rolls and stays at the 1, and that is a pin to rival all pins right there. Nice job there by the punter. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for the Dragons. Sending in the shotgun. Got a lot of receivers here. And they're going to hand it off here. Give it to Off. Why not? He's got a lot of speed. Runs over 1 man. Takes it to the 20. And that's what I wanted to see from number 34. It's going to be 1st and 10. Dragons. And that was Mikey Jackson that he just ran over. That was tough to see. But it's going to be a motion here. And they're going to try to run again. Beautiful blocking to give them some more space. And Ulf is starting to pick it up a little bit, closing in on 30. It's going to be 2nd and short coming. I just love those jerseys, I swear. They just look so nice. No, so nice, so nice. Gotta click something real quick. Is he with me? Prime still with me? I don't know if you're still with me. I don't see him. Going to be handed off again, pushing forward. And I think he may be a little short. No, they're actually going to give it to him. That's 1st and 10 yardage. As we close out quarter number 1, let's go ahead and get into it. 1st and 10 coming up for Dallas. Starting from, I believe, their 2-yard line. They made it to the 30. Keep it on the ground for another push. Is open, strong, running again to get them past the 35. Is 2nd and 4 coming out. Thank you for the 2s in the chat. You back?
Yeah, I think I got to work on that, man.
Yeah, sounds a lot better, definitely. So yeah, Dallas is on the move. They just made their 10th play, 6 rushes so far, and they're going to pass it here, looking short, and going to be caught by Riggs, rolling for that one. A nice play there from the mile high connection. That's going to move the sticks. Throwing it low too, making sure it doesn't go towards those defensive players. Mikey Jackson there on coverage.
Down to the knee to catch there.
They're going to send Jerry in motion here. And they're going to hand it off to Olfen. He was hit immediately by, I believe, Sutherland. It's going to be 2nd and 8 coming.
Arizona with a good game plan so far today. Stack the box and prevent or make Church beat you, and Church is not doing it.
Most definitely. 2nd and 8 here. 10 minutes left in the second. They keep it on the ground again, and he's got a lot of speed, and he drags them inside Arizona territory. 3rd and 3 coming up.
Looks like he had some room to the right, but he decided to go left and
got dragged down. I definitely agree. Should have took that one more to the outside. But 3rd and 3 is definitely convertible here. See what they do. And they're going to fake the handoff to Ulf, looking for a man, throwing it short. There goes Ulf. And I think he got close. Did he make it? Yes, no, he did not actually. My bad.
Wow.
It's 4th and inches.
I thought he had it too. Wow.
Now, do you go for it? Here's the question.
Oh, that's a great question. I'm not sure.
They're going to say no. Unless it's a fake here. You never know. And it is a fake. Gonna launch this one in the middle and gonna be almost. Oh, no. Could not hang on with Weezy Porter. Oh, that's crazy. Not to be 1st and 10 Arizona. Good attempt, but that was in a lot of coverage there.
And that's going to give Arizona great field position now on that fake point.
And they're going to hand it off. No, it's a fake. Looking for a man. Throws it. Going to be caught. But great coverage there on all angles. Is going to be 2nd and 11 coming.
Great defense there on that screen.
First Frey rooting for Arizona. You know you got good karma if admin is rooting for your team. It's going to be 2nd and 11 here. Oh yeah, Arizona. His player is on that team too. I forgot about that. Dexter Hall. I forgot about it. Money Mills said that punter throw better than me. I don't know about that. You would have threw a rocket right to the middle, and that would have been an easy bucket. That's what I would think you would do. 3rd and 10 though.
Money had all day on that play. I'm not sure why he decided to go to the sideline on that.
Felt like with all the air under that pass from the punter, we would never die of suffocation. But it's going to be 3rd and 10, and Krem's going to make the impression. Does not get home just enough for the homie Potter to get the first down. He was right there. Andre Krem was right around the edge. If he held it a little bit longer, I think that would have been an easy bucket. But it's going to be 1st and 10 inside Dallas territory. And they're going to fake the handoff again right in the middle field and caught. They're going to get inside the 30, and it's going to be 1st and 10 as Mills is starting to pick it up a little bit in the passing game.
This is the Dallas problem all season. No offense, and defense can't stop nobody. This is not fun to watch for a Dallas fan.
Luckily enough for Dallas, still plenty of time in this ball game. It's going to be 1st and 10 here, and they're going to hand off again, trying to find a crease, but great coverage there by Rocky Ivan. It's going to be a gain of 3.
They stay home and make the play. Like a linebacker turn defensive end.
Six minutes left in the second. They're going to send a man in motion. They're going to fake the end around and hand it off. Gets caught. And they're going to take it inside the 25. Not too much else. It's going to be 3rd and medium coming up. A chance for Dallas to get off the field.
Yeah, okay. teams and see if they can make it happen. False start.
Yes, it is a false start. They got to back it up a little bit.
Just with the doctor order for the Dallas defense, 3rd and 10 here.
No sacks yet on Arizona. They're going to send a rush. Doesn't get home and going to be caught for the first down. Again, it's Potter. Looking like a number 1 receiver out there. He's been getting a lot of targets. It's 1st and 10 Arizona.
It's tough to watch, I'm not going to lie.
It was Raven Kenobi there in coverage. Just could not keep up with those slant routes. One of the hardest routes to stop in the game of football. They're going to send a man in motion. They're going to flip it to number 85. Trying to get outside. He's going to get it. Turns up and reaching out for the first again. I think he got it. Yes, he does. That's going to be 1st and goal.
Everyone on the Dallas track getting blocked. No one being able to break free. Relying on the secondary to come up and make the plays. That's why you're getting chunky yardage right now.
1st and goal coming up. Looking for the man. Left side and wide open. Potter for the touchdown. Too easy. And Arizona's going to make it a 2-score game on the road. Just like you said before, not what you want to see if you're a Dallas fan. But luckily enough for them, they still have a chance in this game as he does make the extra point this time around. It's going to be 13-0. Was that McGowan? I don't know if that was McGowan. I thought it was Potter. I thought I seen 17, but I could be wrong as well. But regardless of that, 4 minutes and 13 seconds left in the second. It'll be very imperative for Dallas to at least get some sort of points before the half. That'll help them out. They will get the ball back at after halftime, so this could be a way where they could flip it on their own side. You know what I'm saying?
Or they could do nothing and Arizona could score again. We'll see what happens.
That is a possibility, my friend, but hopefully on your side of things that doesn't. But you already know there's only one way to get it going. You get the kickoff rolling. Looking for a good return here. Taking this from the 5-yard line. Going to take it past the 20. Cuts back. Doing a little skate moves right there to get past the 25. It's going to be 1st and 10 Dallas. What can they do?
Hopefully something. Been pretty quiet on the offense so far.
I do like the emphasis a little bit more than what we've seen from getting Ulf more involved in the ball game. And they showed life on that last drive, just fell a little short with the tackle as they hand it off here. And there goes a solid gain, a gain of around 4 or 5. Actually make that right 5.
I would agree with you. I'm liking the emphasis on Jacobson, but I feel like offensively, they're not producing as much as they had in the first 2 games.
They're sacking the box a little bit. It's going to be 2nd 5 again. Here comes Church, takes off to run, throws it, and going to be incomplete. Cannot hit his mark. Only 18 yards passing here for Church. And at the same time, Dave, really, have you made over 50 yards yet? I think you're pretty close. Not quite there yet. But
yeah, that's nothing.
No offsides penalty. Should have been screen pass. There it goes off. Trying to juke and cannot get past the man in coverage. Not to be. And another punt is coming. That's going to be tough.
Something's got to change. I don't know what, but something's got to change. This is embarrassment. So 3 minutes left on the clock. Arizona plenty of time for a guy before him.
I would like to see Ulf use some of that speed there. Take it to the outside, reach out. But he tried to do the juke move. That did not help him out. Dallas heading back on defense. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Money Mills says they're keeping off in check with the fire emoji lighting the flame, while Dallas looks to try to light their own flame here in this ball game. It's 1st and 10 coming here for Arizona.
Shout out to Noah Baker making that clean open field tackle.
Handoff looking, and another solid run here from Snow, who's past 70 yards rushing. And surprisingly enough, Sean Snow is outperforming the best running back last season.
Yeah, I did not foresee Alta in a season like this. He seems slow, he seems uninterested. He's just not having a good time going.
Passing it wide open in the pocket, throws it on the run, and going to make the catch, but it's going to be a little short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 3 coming as we hit the 2-minute warning. I seen that defensive player. He tried to cut that off. Tried to cut that pass off, perhaps get the interception. Maybe that's what they need is a turnover. Going to be passing it here, middle of the field, and going to be almost picked off. I called it almost, but not to be, but they will get the ball back. A great defensive play there from number 24. Sending this one away here. It's going to be returned, taking this one to the left side, and doesn't quite have the burst in the backfield that you want to see. But regardless of that, it does set Dallas up in some good field position. Maybe they could get a field goal or something.
Solid return there. Let's see. Under 2 minutes left, all 3 timeouts left. Let's see what Dallas does.
It's a perfect time for them to get some points. Going to be passing here, Church short to the left side. There goes off with the speed and reaching out for the first down. That's definitely a good play there. 1st and 10, Dallas.
Okay, finally showing some passion.
It's definitely a passing type situation here for sure. You want to get the ball down the field as quick as you can. Burning clock, that isn't going to help you out. But you got less than 90 seconds left. Quick pitch again, and going to almost throw a pick. Trying to force feed that to his buddy, Jerry Riggs. That to be is going to be 2nd and 10. And you seen there was 3 people over in that area.
I don't know how Church did not see Mikey Jackson those things, though. He almost got them.
1 minute, 20 seconds left. Going to be passing it again. Steps back a little bit. Middle field and caught. Cuts up, and there goes the man all close to the first down. They're going to give it to him. Yes, they will. That's going to be 1st and 10, Dallas.
Also, the main offensive.
And they're going to be hiking it again. They're out the no huddle. Steps in the pocket, throws it to off, but great hit right as it was getting to him. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
He's doing a lot of checkdowns for them. He's almost like he's afraid to go deep. Two down bottom, one up top. Open the backfield.
And that's going to be a false start on off.
Oh my word.
They didn't really need to rush. The clock was stopped, so I don't know why they would try that unless they wanted to get an offsides penalty or an encroachment, something like that. But regardless of that, it's 2nd and 15. Going to pass it here. Church going to launch this one left side wide open. Riggs for the first down inside the 10. I know my man in the booth was waiting on that.
Probably found Jerry Riggs based on the field. What, a 45-yard field?
That's a perfect time to call their first time out too. Give them some chances here.
When in doubt, throw it to Riggs.
They tried it earlier. It didn't work out. They tried it earlier. They almost threw a pick, but that time he burnt his man cold. And this is definitely a perfect time to involve number 34. Let's see if they agree with him. You know, they're going to pass it here, looking for a man. Right side is going to be caught. It is going to be too off, and it's going to be a yard shy as they called their second timeout. Definitely a great play.
Clock management down to the 1 yard line. Let's see what they decide to do, as they all have one timeout remaining.
Look, there's only one play that I would personally call in this situation. It's going to be a jumbo set, handoff to 34, see what happens. And look at me. Look at me. But come on.
You got Rooks in motion.
Why not give it to 34 for the touchdown?
Oh, goodness. The first touchdown on the day.
Too easy. And Dallas is going to cut into that lane they needed it for sure. And they're going to get the ball back after halftime. So you're definitely in place for something good.
Maybe some life in Dallas here. Washington with the boot up there to make it 15-7 with 21 seconds to go.
Definitely a great drive set up by that huge pass from Church to Riggs. We've seen that so many times, and I don't think I've asked you this one. How valuable for you as the team owner to have the same combination that you had when you was in college back in the CSFA days? How's it feel having Church throw it to Riggs?
I love it. That's why we brought DJ in. We wanted to have that continuity. They had a great great tournament college, and they definitely brought it here to the players.
And I did bring up the CSFA, if you're not familiar. Before we partner up with the ECFL, we had our own collegiate league, the Collegiate Sim Football Alliance. One of the colleges that we had was the Mile High Football Giants. I gotta say it like that every time or it ain't right. And yes, that was the quarterback wide receiver duo there. Y'all did get a ring, right? Together, or was it before you two got together? I don't know.
One season prior to us showing up.
Yeah, true that. So they got I believe 2 rings or 1 ring. I believe they got 2 rings. But regardless of that, that's old news there. But shout out to the OGs that's been here since the beginning. Money Mills is going to get sad. Aaron I borrow with the play.
I was gonna say Money Mills gonna try to show off his arm a little bit, but Ibarra had different ideas for him.
And that's gonna close out quarter number 2, folks. Dallas with the momentum now. It's gonna be the setup coming soon. Dallas Dragons, what can you do? And we are underway again. Throw your threes up. Let's go ahead and get into it. As we see the return here from the 20, pushing past the 25, pushes again past the 30 for a nice return. And it's good seeing some life here in the Dragons. We'll see what they can do on this drive here.
Robin has really been the same specialist for Dallas this year. Doesn't get a whole lot of opportunities on offense, so special teams, he's definitely put things right.
Fun ride here in the USFA for sure. Gonna send a man in motion here. And they are gonna hand it off. Decent blocking. There goes that man off with a big burst. A gain of, I believe, 8. Yes, it is. 2nd and 2 coming.
The best I've seen all playing, actually. He started off closer, but he's definitely getting that burst out. I thought he would have seen that one. This is what the defense, or this is what the Dallas offense needs. They need all to come to play. Take pressure off that passing game.
Another jumbo set. They're going to send the man in motion. They're going back to where he was, and another handoff. Decent blocking. There it goes off. Cuts in. A juke move. Then makes the man miss. And still going. He's going to take it into the end zone. What? Oh, Jacobson. Don't hurt him like that, player. They're going to tie the game.
What a run by Ulf, and that messed up the point. Going to come into play now. It's just the Dallas Dragons, their first 2 days in.
That is how you do it. Kick is up, and we have ourselves a Dallas Dragons lead. In this ball game, let's get into it. We got ourselves a game, folks.
We have ourselves a game.
And didn't I call it dope harm? I had all the faith. You was all like, but I knew they got the talent. They gotta get the buckets. Problem is, they gotta make sure they stop Arizona and Money Mills on the other side.
That's right. If don't stop here, you gotta keep it going. Last game they put up 14 in the first half against Tacoma, and then Tacoma rattled off what 30 straight unanswered points to dominate them.
Hey, you love that green railing up top there on the stadium? That's so sweet. I love it.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that one time.
You love to see it. I'm getting better at modding, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying for you guys as we see a kneel down. 11 minutes in the third, and Arizona's back on the field. It's all about the details, my friend. It's all about the details.
That's right. I see your modding expertise. Jeff is getting big. I love to see it.
And those green numbers there on the field too. That was definitely one of my favorite fields I made. Gonna be handing this one off, and Snow's got a big hole. Gonna push forward past the 30, not getting the first, but he's gonna make a 2nd and 4. I believe that was like a 70-plus yard run there from Ulf earlier, so he should be in the lead now, rushing wise. Yes, that's passing. Never mind.
Calvin Thomas with the snap from you position.
They're breaking up again, but they got his bunch side on that one. They're going to hand it off, and look at the green rumble on that play. That's going to be Rocky Ivan again getting in that backfield. It's going to be 3rd and 6.
Rocky Ivan don't make a lot of plays, but what he does, he makes sure tackling.
Third and 6, looking for the play. Right, left side and incomplete, and the Dallas Dragons defense stands tall. Once again, let's get into it. The punt is coming soon.
We haven't heard much from Quinn today, but the rest of the defense is starting to come together, starting to play.
Are the Dallas Dragons getting the football back? Going to be taking this one past the 30. It is Quentin Robin. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up.
All right, Dallas offensively, they want to keep it going. They want to keep scoring, especially with the way they played in that first quarter. They got some momentum going. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Running it again. It's open, pushing forward past the 40. You already see the stats at the bottom of your screen. Just immaculate.
Oh no, all I had to do was talk a little trash on Earth, and now he is a beast all of a sudden. He's been woken up.
This is the breakout game we've been waiting to see here from Ulf. He's been capable of it since he came to the league. He won a lot of awards here. Looking left side and throws the pick.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate there. That's Mikey Jackson. I know he's in the chat. That's going to be a turnover.
Not on the same page for once. That was not a good play for him.
Handing it off. Pushing forward. Gets shut down, though. Krem was right there along with, I believe, I don't see number 33, but that was Raven Kenobi, I believe. It's going to be 2nd and 9, though. Mikey, he called this shot, though, in the beginning. He said he was going to get an interception, and he definitely got it for sure. Got to give credit where credit is due. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Going to be passing in his money. The rush is coming, and he just throws this one. Whatever mind I thought he's going to throw it away, but it did go to Pablo Sanchez for a short gain. 3rd and 5 coming.
Just like that, the momentum has shifted back to Arizona. They're going to want to convert this third down.
Who's going to get the victory here in this ball game? We got ourselves a great one tonight, folks. Going to be passing it short and overthrows his man crossing. And that was towards a bot player. So you already know if you try it everything is going to go your way. But that's going to be another stop here for Dallas.
That is in the front here, so a little deep for a field goal attempt.
Going to be sending this punt. Bounces, and it barely gets to the goal line. That could have been disastrous there for Dallas, but he's going to start off at the 20 here. Really, really good try there on the punt.
Yeah, you want to see him aiming a little bit more toward the corner so you don't have to worry about that bounce. But
going to be handing this one off again, dragging the man past the 25 to around the 26. It's going to be 2nd and 5 coming up. The fight for going 1-1 on the season, or sorry, not going 0-3 on the season. Both teams are very, very balanced offensive set here. Both of them like half and half. They're going to hand it off again, and a big hole again there by all for the first down. Approaching 150 on the ground.
he's been a man today. 2 touchdowns, 140 yards.
Look,
This is what Dallas is hoping to see from their offense.
the game of football has a lot of working pieces, but when when the star players come to play, that is when everything starts percolating. Unfortunately for Dallas, they got a backup 5.
Very undisciplined today. Dallas is a penalty machine.
Most definitely got to get that discipline up. Make sure you're doing the right thing. And throws another pick.
Oh my God.
It's going another way. That's going to be Dexter. Actually, no, that's not Dexter. That's Tyler Rogalski. 2 straight drives, 2 straight picks.
This guy DJ keeps going right at Arizona. We might need to make a change at quarterback. This is bad.
Pushing forward is Snow, and Arizona is in field goal range after that one. I thought I saw 54. That was actually 51 right there. But once again, great job to the linebacker of the year, defensive rookie of the year, and defensive player of the year of season number 7, Tyler Rogalski. Is going to set up 2nd and 6. Going to be handoff again. Yes, it is. Trying to find a crease and runs through a man. One of the bot D linemen to get the first is Snow. And you know damn well we don't do any benches. You get what you get. We don't do no benching here. Unless it's after the game and you want to switch out to another user. That's perfectly fine. But there's only one user quarterback per team. Left side in, caught in traffic. That's going to be Reginald Frome there with the catch. It's going to be a gain of 4. All is not lost here for Dallas still. They can still hold them to 3. Get the ball back, see if they could get the train back on the rails. Or they could get the turnover right back. You never know.
Turnover game hasn't been very...
Bremen's on the rush. Hit the throw, still gets it off to 86. Inside the 10, it's going to be a 3rd down coming up here. Krim was trying to get it to him, but was not quite quick enough. Gonna be passing this again. Looking for a man left side and gonna be caught and moving into the end zone. Tough breaks there for Dallas. The interception gives up another score in favor of a touchdown there for Arizona. And they're going to go for the 2-pointer, see if they can make it a 7-point ball game. Going to pass it here, looking for a man. Middle field and deflected. So great coverage there by the linebacker to get the splat. And Dallas is still in play to take the lead. They just need to get the offense rolling again. Mikey Jackson said, cold tub to keep the champagne cold. Arizona, they deep in this one, I'm trying to tell you. I gotta click something real quick, my bad. We back on it. Krim said the game ain't over. He's definitely right about that. Said Krim need oxygen mask chasing me all night and not getting home. That's tough. But we're going to keep it moving here, sending this one away. Dallas back on the field pretty soon. Return from the 7, looking for a lane. Pushes forward to get to the 25. And this Dallas team, they've went backwards 2 straight times on 2 straight drives. But all could be changed here. It's going to be 1st and 10. They're going to send Jerry Riggs. They're going to fake it to him and give it to Ulf. Pushing forward is Ulf to get past the 30. A great return. I mean, a great run on that play. A gain of 4. I was thinking they would probably try to give it to the homie Riggs on that play. He had a lot of room. But nonetheless, it's going to be 2nd and 6.
More questionable decisions being made by the defense.
And they're going to hand it off again and going to get stuffed. Trying to hit that hole, but great run coverage there. Only giving up 2 on that play. Both teams with a lot to fight for, not just within the landscape of the USFA, but pride. Everyone knows pride is a sin, but where can the pride lead here? Looking and going to be almost picked again by Mikey Jackson. The pass just a little off.
I think Riggs just wasn't able to secure it.
It looked like it went straight to the hands of Mikey, but I'm not really sure. It was a very close pass to do, and they're going to have to send it back to Arizona here. Sending this one away. Getting inside the 20, looking for the stop, and great tackle there to prevent any more yardage. I don't know what that was. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Arizona with a chance to put the game away here on this drive because that was 2 breaks before the half. Open stagnant.
Hand this one up, and this is going to be going backwards. I seen the hold before it happened. It's going to be 1st and 19 coming up here for Arizona. Mikey in the chat, he talking to church right now. It says, stop trying me. If you want to keep that ball on your side of the field, you better try the other side of the field. But it's going to be 1st and 19 here. Another jumbo set coming up. It's going to be a handoff. No, it's a fake. But this one's going to be a sack. But it's going to be a face mask on top of it. Unfortunate. Dude, Lebowski. He tackled a little too high there. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. And that's exactly what Dallas needed. But once again, execution is key in the game of football. You can do all the great plays that you want, but if you're not disciplined, a lot of things are not going to go your way. It's going to be 1st and 10, though. Going to be passing it again. Looking right side and some coverage, and Frome does come down with it. A small amount of yardage here for Arizona in regards to passing. I've seen only 94, but he does have 2 touchdowns, so can you really be too mad at it? Going to be a handoff right side. One man just ran right past him, and he's going to make him pay. Past midfield. Going to take it inside Dallas territory, and now Sean Snow is going to hit 100 yards this game. It's 1st and 10 coming.
Think of a display of defense here today. I don't even know what the hell's going on.
And we did mention this earlier, but Sean Snow, he was a Dallas Dragon, so he has a lot riding in this game as well. And they're going to fake it to him this time. Here comes Money Mills, left side and caught. Turning up, reaching for the first is Potter. Gonna make it another 1st and 10 situation coming. Sets his feet and just throws that rocket right where he needed it to be. And they are approaching field goal range, not quite there yet. They are going to hand it off again to Snow and rolls past the 30. Over 125 on the game. It's going to be 2nd and 5. $20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And they're going to elect to run the ball again and get stuffed this time around by the homie Ivan. And that should take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's go ahead and get into it. Flip the field, throw your 4s. Let's go ahead and do it. Looking for the first and not going to find it. Great job there in regards to Dallas. The pass was a little bit rushed in my opinion. It's going to be 4th and 4 though. Arizona definitely in range to get a field goal. Kick is going to be up here. And that is going to be good. Just barely skating through. Carolina getting the job done, making it an 8-point ball game. Yeah, he rushed that one a little bit first. Frey didn't let the route develop like he needed to. Those in and out routes could be a little bit dangerous for these quarterbacks, but it's going to be a kickoff coming soon. Just like I said before, 8-point lead here for Arizona on the road. Dallas looking for the victory. They got to score in this quarter and make some stops.
Dallas is going to need a touchdown and an extra point. That's the Kaiser's game, though.
We'll see what Dallas can do here, returning from the 2-yard line. Going to be taking it past the 20, sheds off one man to get close to the 29-yard line. Here comes Dallas again. Money Mills calling for the D to lock him down once again. And you got to expect a lot more passing here for Dallas from here on out. Maybe a little run because it's still early in the 4th, but I wouldn't get too trigger happy with the run plays going forward. They got to get the passes rolling. The deep drop back, launching this right side, and barely overthrows Riggs. I think at that point you want to see your guy die for that one. I think you could have came down with it if you tried.
I think you just want to see better quarterback play. This guy's been a joke all day.
Going to pass it again and going to be caught this time. Close to the 40. Going to be 3rd and 2 coming up here. Got to give credit to these pass defenses, though. They've both been rolling for the most part, not allowing too many big plays. Both quarterbacks under 150 passing, I believe, as well, up to this point. Gonna be passing it again, looking, takes off to run, throws on the run and got his man. It's a flag on the play, though, and I think it may be on Dallas, and it is. Unfortunate. It's gonna be 3rd and 12 now. And the penalties are definitely piling up here for this Dragon team. But still convertible, even though it's a long 3rd down. Going to look for the pass here. Launch this right side in. Going to be almost picked off by Mikey off the ricochet. 50% passing here for the homie Church. It's going to be 4th and 12 coming up here. Sending this one away. to around the 20-yard line. It's going to be taking this one up to the 35, and it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Arizona, they're trying to add one more set of points on the board, perhaps get it out of reach for Dallas. But we'll see what happens here. They're going to go with the sweep in another huge lane there for Snow, spinning off of a man to get close to midfield. And that was an interesting play call there. They sent everyone deep and then just handed it off right behind the crew. Calvin Thomas will tackle number 5. Going to be passing it short and going to be caught again. That's 1st down territory. Moving the chains again. It's going to be 1st and 10 Arizona. Get into the bot player Cooley. And just for a reminder, the bot wide receivers, they're all at 0 catch. So if they could come down with a few catches for you, that's pretty favorable for you. There's going to be another handoff. Yes, it is. Why not? It's working as he gets close to the 1st down again, close to the 35. And Sean Snow with most definitely his best game of his career in this bright light matchup. Sunday night lights. Dallas trying to get the stop, but Arizona's hitting all the right buttons.
I hope after the 3rd straight terrible display in a row, Dallas is
look at Millfield and caught again. This time it's McGowan pulling the guy inside the 25 after contact. And this one keeps on snowballing here for this Dallas defense. Not getting to the quarterback. The quick passes have been working, and Arizona's been taking advantage. There's going to be another handoff, but this time Dallas is ready for it. Great rush right there. 2nd and 14, led by Perrin Ibarra. Going to be passing it again and going to be caught, getting those yards back a little bit. Going to be a gain of around 6 on that play. It's 3rd and 8. Michael Potter with 7 catches, 60 yards, and I believe 2 touchdowns. So a very solid game from him. Dallas trying to get off of the field here. They got the stack wide receiver up the top of your screen. Here comes the homie money. Millfield and caught and tackled before he could get the first. Great coverage there. Going to make the stop. It's 4th and 2. And they are going to go for it here. Arizona not playing games. They want to get the job done. They hand it off. No, it's a fake. And they're going to toss to the right side and going to get a touchdown. Money Mill says he does not care who you take away from me. He's going to get a dot. And the Dallas crowd is not feeling it right now. Kick is up and good. And it's 6.5 minutes left in this ball game. The crowd's starting to simmer down a little bit. A couple of turnovers. A couple of miscues. They tried to go for it on 4th down earlier in the game. That didn't work out. A lot of penalties. Those are the things, no matter how much talent that you have, you'll need to convert if you want to be one of the top teams. Just a little bit unfortunate. The game is not dead by any means necessary. By any means, it's definitely not dead. It's a 15-point game. 2 touchdowns can still win it for Dallas, but they're going to need something drastic. Mikey Jackson calling for Krem is like, where you at, dude? like ETI or something. And this one open going to be returned to around the 30, pushing forward some more to get to the 32. And Dallas does start in some solid field position. See if they could get something going here. A field goal isn't going to help them. They need TDs. Going for punts isn't going to help. They're going to need to go it on all 4 downs. Let's see how it goes on this particular drive. As we see this short drop back here from Church, looking for a man, throws the short. It is going to be caught. Gets out of bounds as off. Going to be 2nd and 3 coming up. Prim said he's taking his lumps. He said he'll be back. Second and 3 coming up. Gonna be passing it again left side and gonna be caught by Riggs. Well, actually, no, that's not Riggs. That's Quentin Robin in coverage. It's gonna be 3rd and inches coming. Nice job by the rookie Matios on the coverage. 40 plays, 23 of them have been passes. And they're going to try it again, looking for a man left side and going to be caught by Riggs inside Arizona territory. A nice play. 1st and 10 coming up. Passing it again, right side. It's going to be caught by Ulf, but he's not going anywhere with that play. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. The completion percentage starting to pick up a little bit, but he only got maybe a half a yard on that one. Taking the handoff here. Church looking and launching this one towards Riggs. Gonna get deflected. Not to be. Great coverage there in the end zone. It's going to be 3rd and 10 coming. Definitely a great play there defensively. When all else fails, throw it to 17. Did not work there. 4 minutes left in the 4th. 3rd and 10 coming. Going to be passing it again. Short to Ulf. Going to get hit as he catches the football. I believe that's Doc Goodon with the tackle. Going to be 4th and 5 though. Fourth and 5 here. They need something going here. They need it here. Millfield and gonna be dropped. Trying to bring it in was Dusty Rooks. And I believe as he was swinging around to hit the defensive player out of his hands. And that's going to be turned over on downs. And Arizona's going to take over late. Army still with me? Handoff left side. And it's going to be another big gain. It's going to be Snow to the 30, onto the 20, and taken down at the 15. The great game for Snow continues. And now they're starting to pour it on. It's 1st and 10 here for the Rattlers. And another handoff. There goes the man, but he's going to get stuck that time around as Dallas starts to call the timeouts. Trying to give him another chance on offense in this ball game. And what a great game here for Arizona. Got to give credit where credit is due. It's all about making plays in the game of football. If you're making plays, there's a good chance that you're going to win the game. And they're going to hand it off again, pushing forward and get stuck again. Dallas is going to call their second. And where do these two teams go from here? Money Mill says carry that thing like a baby. Protect it. That's pretty much what he's saying. Don't lose the football. I get what you're saying, homie. But they should try one more attempt on the ground if they don't get the first. Oh no, they're going to pass it here. Going for the dagger. It's going to be caught, but he cannot keep his feet upright. A valiant effort for sure, but Dallas will get the stop. Arizona with the chance to go for 30 tonight. Kicking from the right hash is Carolina Andrianic. Kick is up and kick is going to be good. And Arizona will strike 30 tonight on the Sunday Night Light slate. A very, very promising game here for Arizona in their first victory. Dallas, they still have some soul searching to do. But just like I said, in the last 2 weeks, we still have some time within the season to get your feet right. The West is still wide open. All of the teams up to this point has at least lost one game. So that essentially means Dallas is very much in play within the conference. They'll need to work a little bit harder now that they lost to Arizona, but they can always match that later on in the season. I don't know when exactly that will be, but I can definitely check that as we study the kickoff here. Taking this one up to the 20. Drag down before he can get past the 25. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Going to pass it again. Looking left side. It's going to be caught. Taking up the field is Dusty Rooks past the 30. It's going to be 2nd and 4 coming up. And we hit the 2-minute warning, folks. Dallas with the chance to at least make this a closer game. A garbage time touchdown wouldn't hurt anybody. Once again, thanks again for all of the people in the chat. I'm seeing 8 on my side. Thank you so much. It means a lot as we prep for week number 4. Going to pass it again short and going to almost throw it right back to Mikey. And that should have been number 2. He called his number, but he did not make the play. 3rd and 4 coming up here. And it's going to be an interesting set coming up here for Dallas because we know that the quarterback is the life of any offense. As per the talent, he's at the bottom looking deep, but he's going to launch it to Riggs. He said, shut up, Stacks. I still got plenty of arm talent here. That's going to be 1st and 10. Just as I was going to give him a little bit of criticism, he throws that one out of the hat right over the arms of Mikey. Going to be passing it again, looking for a man. Launching his middle field in a dot, but cannot hang on is Riggs. That time a perfect hit is going to be 2nd and 10. Mikey said there it was. He said it should have been a pick 6. I wouldn't have doubted that if that was intercepted. But it's going to be 2nd and 10 here. 90 seconds left in this ball game. No more timeouts here for Dallas. Going to pass it again. Looking for a man. Launch the middle of the field. And that one hits the turf. I don't know where he was going with that. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Going to be passing this right side and some coverage and going to be deflected on the other side. Great coverage there. It's going to be 4th and 10 now. potentially the last play of the week here for Dallas. In a valiant effort too, they managed to find a way to take the lead, but the second half it snowballed with 2 interceptions and it did not get any better. A little bit familiar with what happened to Charlotte earlier. Going to pass it short. That's not going to be enough for the first down. Rush that play for sure. And that is going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Arizona essentially has the right of way to kneel it out. And we'll take it to week number 4, people. And 2 more kneel downs, I suppose. Actually, probably won't even need that. The play clock is more than the game clock here. And a great overall game here from Arizona. Bouncing back from 2 straight losses. Getting the victory on the road. But where does this take them is the question. Will they go back to some of their ways next week? Or will this be the catapulting spot where they could start taking up within the USFA hierarchy in the Western Conference? But the final score is going to be 32-14 in favor of the Arizona Rattlers. I almost said, you know what, because of what I'm looking at, but we're going to ignore that and get to the statistics. 338 to 312 in regards to total offense. In regards to rushing, they both had a great game rushing the ball, but it was Arizona that got the lead. First downs 15-9 in favor of Arizona. You see right there with the turnover battle, that definitely helped Arizona get the victory for sure. Time of possession, almost 29 minutes worth of offense for Arizona. You love to see it. They put a lot of work in this game for sure. Now looking into the statistics, you see here 52% passing there for Church. 2 interceptions, no touchdowns. And on the other side, Money Mills was just on the money all day. 22 for 33 touchdowns, 73%. And the longest pass was 41 yards there from the homie Church. Looking at the rushing, over 300 yards total between him and Jacobson, Snow and Jacobson. 3 touchdowns total, both of them over 7 to carry. Looking like last year's stats in that one. That's pretty crazy. But regardless of that, it's going to be, 62 is the longest rush of the day. That was from Ulf. Great job from him. Receiving wise, let's talk about the homies in Arizona first. Michael Potter led the way, 9 for 78, 3 touchdowns. A great game there from him. McGowan, 3 for 29. Reginald Frome, 2 for 9. Masul Rusu, 2 for 2. 1 for 1 for Sean Snow. 1 for 15 for Lewis. And Sanchez had 1 for 4 on the other side for Dallas. Ulf led the way with 8 catches, 42 yards. Quentin Robin, 5 for 23. Riggs, 4 for 93. A couple of drops there, surprisingly. And you see right there, there's a lot of drops here. That's going to be 6 total there between the whole team. So that definitely didn't help them out either. Looking at the defense here for Dallas, looking at 10 tackles for Calvin Thomas. So he had a great game for sure. Raven Kenobi with 8. Kobe Froby with 7. Jay Mangum with 7. Weezy Porter with 5. Perrin Ibarra with 5. Jackson Storm with 5. Rocky Ivan with 4. Noah Bake with 4. Dude Lebowski with 2. Juju Moore with 1. And John Fowler there with 1. Tackles for loss. Rocky Ivan and Perrin Ibarra had 2. Mangum, Porter, and Thomas had 1. Sack-wise, Perrin Ibarra and Dude Lebowski got into the mix. And do I see Krim? No stats from Krim. Surprisingly, there was a no-show there for Krim in this game. I expected a lot more, but I think they had a really good game plan. It was Arizona in regards to keeping them contained. Kenobi with 1, Weezy Porter with 1. No fumbles or anything like that here. But for Arizona, Oh, thank you, Money Mills. I'm trying my best. But let me go over your defense here to help you get the first victory on the season. It's going to be Tyler Rogalski doing his stuff. Thizzle with 12. Dr. Don with 10. Mikey Jackson with 9. Pilsung with 7. Jason Matios with 6. Dexter Hall with 3. David Sutherland with 2. Lawrence Sands with 2. Let's see, Blaze Baxter with 1, Randall Hawkins with 1, Brett Eisenhower and Tony Delfonso with 1. Tackles for loss, only 2 of them. Those from Sands and Rogalski. Sacks, no sacks here today. They didn't need it, but they got the interceptions. 1 from Mikey Jackson, 1 from Tyler Rogalski. Great job from them. Pass deflections, Mikey came through with 3 pass deflections, leading the team. Lawrence Sands with 2. Matios got 1 along with Doc Goodon. No fumbles here, and I think that's it defensively. Kicking wise, let me see what we got here. Perfect on the day. No, I believe Carolina missed 1 extra point. Yes, she did. But outside of that, pretty good. David Washington had no field goal attempts, but he did make all of his extra points. 10 total kickoffs, 2 of them touchbacks by Washington. And we'll check out the punting here real quick. The longest punt is 58 from Carolina. Nice job from her. Both of them averaging close to 50. So great job. Kick returns, looks like Quentin Robin had the most, averaging 23.8. Michael Potter there, 26. Punt return wise, we got Quentin Robin and Michael Potter doing their thing, averaging a little bit between 8 between the both of them. And that is going to close out week number 3, folks. Once again, thanks for everyone joining into the movement. We got more games coming to you soon. Let me see if I can find the schedule real quick. There it is. So week 4, who's going to play in week number 4? We have Tampa at New York. That's going to be an interesting game for sure. So Tampa is going to have their first game on the road, and they're going to be going against their rivals for sure. St. Louis at Anchorage. It's going to be Arizona at Pittsburgh. Actually, that's going to be a real good game too. Arizona, Pittsburgh. That's going to be a real good test there for Arizona. See if they could go 2 straight wins. Charlotte and Dallas will be the next game, and then we have red versus blue between Tacoma and Huntington Beach. That should be a fun ride for sure. And that is going to be the end of this week. I'm going to get the screenshots like always, but until then, stay safe and let's get this money.